And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Colorado attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for Colorado, the second baseman, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Lucroy moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. His career line against Wheeler, he's 4 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1. Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. John Gray is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So coming to the plate, number 19. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. These Rockies guys, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Bo Bright, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nimmo on third with 2 out. High in the air down the right field line. Blackman on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career line against Wheeler, he carries a .310 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. No score here as we play inning number 2. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey. 3-1. Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, number 23, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, J.D. Davis. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Davis leads off second with nobody out. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Batting 7. The first baseman, Jonathan.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and 0, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach.
Stepping into the box, Zach Wheeler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Leading off
all right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And 1 gone. So 1 away in the inning now. Before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher. Got to stay these guys and put them away early.
Hot shot to third. Backhanded. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 1.
Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. This guy's still looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in for his second at bat, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Nope. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Grounded to first. McMahon's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with one gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Bo Bright. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies. Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come into this one at .328, 3 homers and 19 driven in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 1 and the Mets nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two and one.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, number 23 hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The pitcher, number 55.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So two are gone in the Rockies half of the fifth. And up next, the pitcher spot. That'll be John Gray. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Mets,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now,
Jonathan
Lucroy. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1. Fouled away. Three-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0 on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher,
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 1 and the Mets nothing. Now in the box, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 0-1 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bright up the middle from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Up next to Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in number 19. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. One down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bo Bright is on deck. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now back, second baseman, Bo Bright.
Now to the plate, Bo Bright. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got the count 2-2.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman, J.D.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Ready with the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. But they're up 1-0. Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Number 25. Jonathan.
Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dull. Going back on it. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with a no decision. Scott Oberg takes the call from the pen, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 45, Scott Oberg. The right fielder, number 3, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Taylor is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. O'Neill ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time, as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, number 19, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Yelich is running. Strike taken. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, what a start. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, number 23. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I mean, this has been an interesting at bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bag.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. One and one to the Rockies first baseman. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2 is taken high before called. Strike 3. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Brendan Rodgers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. One and 0. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. fouled off. The set and the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 1. A.J. Ramos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
A.J. Ramos.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Ready for another shot now. Bo Bright 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in, Michael Conforto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
A ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hampson has a play. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 3-1 Mets. Edwin Diaz
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hampson on at first. Nobody out. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, let's see if the fish are biting if he extends it out there a little bit more. 0-1 looked like it was off the plate. Let's see if 0-2 is even further outside the zone.
0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first. A double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Brock claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.